Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn about IELTS Writing Task 2. In this lesson, we are going to focus on how to write a direct question essay. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to write the main body and the conclusion. In the previous lesson, we learned how to write the introduction. We saw that in the introduction, the examiner is looking for the background statement and the thesis statement. If you want to know how to write the introduction for this particular question, then I recommend that you watch the video on how to write the introduction so that you have a complete essay. Now, before we get into our lesson, I would like to give you some information about IELTS Writing Task 2. Usually, you get 40 minutes to write your Task 2. That is 40 minutes. You should write more than 250 words. If you're aiming for a band 8 or a band 9, then you need to write 300 words. Your IELTS Writing Task 2 is worth only about 66% of your total writing marks. You will be marked on task response, that is how well you answer all the questions, how relevant your answers are. You will also be marked on coherence and cohesion. That means how well you have developed your ideas in paragraphs, how well you have used linking words to develop your ideas, how well connected your paragraphs are, whether you have an introduction, a body paragraph 2, a body paragraph 3, and a conclusion. You will also be marked on vocabulary, which means using a wide variety of vocabulary for the topic that the question is based on. You will also be marked on grammar. That means how well you use your tenses, subject-verb agreement, plural and singular, your prepositions, and so on. Also your sentence structures, your simple, compound, and complex sentences. Now that you know how you will be marked, I'm going to move on to the other thing that is very important to remember about IELTS Writing Task 2. It is a formal essay, and you could be asked to write different types of essays. The common types of essays are an opinion essay, a discussion essay, an advantage-disadvantage essay, a direct question essay, or a solution essay. If you want to know how to write all of those different types of essays, then have a look at my playlist on my channel, and the playlist is called Writing Task 2. And while you're there, have a look at my playlist on Writing Task 1 and IELTS Speaking Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 questions and answers. Something else that I would like to inform you about Writing Task 2 is that the General Training Writing Task 2 is the same as the Academic IELTS Task 2. The essay is written in the same way and the scoring is the same. The only difference is that the General Training essay questions are often easier and the topics are simpler. Remember that all the words in your essay will be counted, even small or repeated words. Now that you have all the important information about IELTS Writing Task 2, let us get into our lesson. But before we do that, have you remembered to subscribe to this channel? Go on, subscribe to this channel and I guarantee you, you will not regret it. This is because on my channel, you will find very good videos on IELTS Writing Task 1, Task 2, IELTS Speaking Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3, but you will also find videos in my channel on vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, how to speak English in different situations. For example, when you go to the hairdresser, when you go to the dentist, how to introduce yourself to someone that you have just met. I even have videos on literature in my channel. So if that is what interests you, then have a look at the playlist that I have in my channel, and I guarantee you that you will find so many good videos that are going to help to improve your level of English. Now let's get into our question. The first thing that you do when you get your exam is to read the question and make sure that you understand it very well. Read the first part of the question, which is IELTS statement. More people are shopping online today than before. What does that mean? It means that nowadays there are more people who are shopping online compared to the past. A lot more people nowadays are shopping online compared to the past. In the past, we had fewer people, but nowadays we have more people shopping online. Once you have understood the first part of the question, then read the second part. Why do people choose to shop this way? That is the first question that is asking you, why do people nowadays choose to shop online instead of going to malls or stores? And then the second question is, are there any disadvantages of shopping online? Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? What does that question mean? Are there some negative points of shopping online? Disadvantages are the negative points. What are the negative points? Are there any negative points of shopping online? So once you have understood the first part of the question and you have identified the two questions, that is the first part of the question and the second part of the question. The first part is, why do people choose to shop this way? That is a question that you must answer by the end of the essay. And then there is the other question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? You also have to answer that question in the essay. Now, once you have done that, then you write the introduction. In the introduction, you write the background statement and the thesis statement. If you want to know how to do that, then just have a look at my previous video on how to write the introduction of this essay question. Once you have written the introduction, then you want to write body paragraph 2. What should you put in body paragraph 2? Body paragraph 2 must answer the first question. The whole of body paragraph 2 is answering the first question. How do you do that? First of all, you introduce the paragraph using a topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph that gives you information about what the rest of the paragraph is going to be about. A topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph. It tells you what the rest of the paragraph is going to be talking about. Now, we are answering the first question, which is, why do people choose to shop this way? Why do people choose to shop online? So, based on that, we are going to introduce the paragraph and write our topic sentence. A lot more people are opting to buy goods online nowadays due to a number of reasons. So we have to give reasons as to why people are opting to buy goods online, because the question is asking why. Why? That means reasons. So a lot more people are opting to buy goods online nowadays due to a number of reasons. And then after that, the examiner knows that I am going to be giving him or her some reasons as to why more people are opting to buy goods online. It is also very clear at this point to the examiner that in the whole of the body paragraph 2, I am going to be answering the first question. And that is because I used a topic sentence to introduce body paragraph 2 based on the first question. A lot more people are opting to buy goods online due to a number of reasons. And then I'm going to give the first reason. To introduce the first reason, I use the linking words in the first instance, comma. It is fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase online as long as one has internet connection. In the first instance, it is fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase online as long as one has internet connection. So that is the first reason as to why more people these days are shopping online, because it's fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase as long as you have internet connection. To purchase means to buy. Okay? And I forgot to explain the first word. A lot more people are opting. To opt is to choose. Opting means to choose. To buy goods online nowadays due to a number of reasons. In the first instance, it is fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase, that is to buy online, as long as one has internet connection. So as long as you have internet connection, it's very easy for you to look for the items. Items means the goods that you want to buy online. Now, that is the first reason as to why more people are choosing to do online shopping. Then I'm going to move on to the second reason. And to do that, I am going to introduce that reason using another linking word. And that is moreover. Moreover, comma, the internet does offer the opportunity to compare the prices of the same item from different vendors or websites before they buy the items at the lowest price. Moreover, the internet does offer the opportunity to compare the prices of the same item from different vendors or websites before they buy the items at the lowest price. So another reason as to why more people are shopping online is because the internet, it gives you the chance to compare the prices of the same item from different vendors. Vendors are sellers or websites. You have the chance to compare the prices of the same item before you buy the item at the lowest price. Lowest means cheapest price. So that is the second advantage as to why more people are shopping online. The first one, it is fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase online as long as you have internet connection. The second reason, you have the chance to compare the prices of the same item from different vendors or websites before you buy the item at the lowest price. And then I move on to the third reason, and I introduce the third reason using the linking words besides that. Besides that, you can read reviews on that item from previous buyers. Besides that, you can read reviews on that item from previous buyers. So that is also another advantage of online shopping. You have the chance to read reviews from other people who have bought the same item. Let's say, for example, you buy a washing machine or a dishwasher or a phone. You can read the reviews from other buyers, previous buyers, to know how good the item actually is before you buy it. If people are saying the item is not good, if they say that after 2 weeks it stops working, then you're not going to buy the item. And then I move on to the fourth reason as to why more people are shopping online. I introduce the fourth reason using the linking word furthermore. Furthermore, online shopping does render. Render is simply a band 9 that means give. It gives its customers. Furthermore, online shopping does render or give its customers a home delivery service at your own convenience and a return policy as well. So another reason as to why more people are shopping online is because you get a home delivery service. You get the product delivered to your house at your own convenience. And also, you have a return policy. They have a return policy, which means that if you don't like the product, you can send it back for free in some cases. So, what have I done in body paragraph 2? I have made it very clear to the examiner that in body paragraph 2, I'm going to be answering the first question. How did I do that? I did that by introducing body paragraph 2 with a topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph which tells the person or the reader what the rest of the paragraph is going to be talking about. The first question is why are more people choosing to do online shopping? So I introduce that in body paragraph 2 by including part of the question in my topic sentence. A lot more people are opting to buy goods online nowadays due to a number of reasons. And then after that, you give your reasons. Use linking words to introduce every one of your reasons. I used in the first instance for the first one. Then I used moreover for the second one. I used besides that for the third, and furthermore. So, but also remember to write a comma after every linking word. So once you have written body paragraph 2, you have answered the first question, you move on to body paragraph 3. In body paragraph 3, you're going to answer the second question. The second question is, are there any disadvantages of shopping online? That is a direct question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? So you need to answer that question by saying yes, there are, or no, and then you give your reasons. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? Now, I am going to begin body paragraph 3 by writing a topic sentence. The topic sentence is going to be based on the second question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? So I have to include part of the question in my sentence. Although online shopping is extremely advantageous means beneficial, as I have discussed in body paragraph 2. Although online shopping is extremely advantageous, it does also have some drawbacks. Drawbacks are disadvantages. So I have linked body paragraph 2 to body paragraph 3 through the topic sentence, through the use of the word although. That linking word, although online shopping is extremely advantageous, as I have discussed in body paragraph 2, it does also have some drawbacks. Drawbacks are disadvantages. So I have made it very clear to the examiner that I am going to be discussing the second question in the whole of body paragraph 3. How did I do that? I did that by introducing body paragraph 3 with a topic sentence. Although online shopping is extremely advantageous, it does also have some drawbacks. That topic sentence is based on the second question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? And now I'm going to give the disadvantages of shopping online. I am going to answer the second question. I answered the first part of the question by saying it does also have some drawbacks. Online shopping does also have some drawbacks. So that says yes, online shopping does have disadvantages. And then after that, I am going to identify the disadvantages. To introduce the first disadvantage or drawback, I'm going to use the linking words to begin with. Comma, some websites post misleading images of their goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. So that is the first disadvantage. Some websites post misleading images. Misleading means they are not real, they're fake. Some websites post misleading images of their goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. So if you go to some websites and you want to buy an item, they will take a picture of the item that makes it look better than it appears to be in reality. So when you get the product, it's not exactly what it looked like on the website. The color may look different. Now, others, so I continue with the disadvantages. Others even fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications to lure potential buyers. So the first reason is that you have websites who take or post misleading images of their goods. They make them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. That is the first disadvantage. The second disadvantage, others fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications to lure potential buyers. To lure means to trap people, to attract potential buyers. They fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications. They tell you that the product is bigger than it is in reality, and that, for example, they tell you that a jacket is waterproof. And when you buy the jacket, you find that it's not waterproof at all. Then I move on to the third reason. I introduce the third reason using another linking word. In addition to that, in some cases, some vendors are sellers. In some cases, some vendors or sellers never deliver the goods that one has purchased on time. So you also have some websites where, when you buy items, the product is never delivered on time. They tell you it's going to be delivered in 2 days, and they take sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months before they deliver the item. So that is also a disadvantage. And in some instances, you never receive the items at all. So that is also another disadvantage. You buy products online and they never get delivered at all. Then this is due to the existence, so I'm explaining the reason why this happens. This is due to the existence of scam websites who con their customers, or even worse, steal their credit card and personal details for identity theft. So the reason this is due to The reason for this is the existence of scam websites who con their customers, or even worse, they steal their credit card and personal details for identity theft. And then I introduce the next reason using a linking word, moreover, comma, some online stores never pay back your money when you return goods back. Moreover, some online stores never pay back your money when you return goods back. So you also have some online stores that if you buy a product and you're not happy with it and you return it back, they never pay back your money. So in body paragraph 3, I have answered the second question entirely, completely, very thoroughly. I have elaborated my answers very clearly. I started body paragraph 3 by making it very clear to the examiner that I'm going to be discussing the second question. I did that through the use of the topic sentence. In the topic sentence, I included part of the question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? I said, although online shopping is extremely advantageous, as discussed in body paragraph 2, it does also have some drawbacks. Drawbacks are disadvantages. And then after that, I use the first linking word to begin with to introduce the first disadvantage. And that is, some websites post misleading images of their goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. That is the first disadvantage. The second disadvantage, others fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications to lure potential buyers. And then the third disadvantage, I use the linking word in addition to that to introduce it. Some vendors, they never deliver the goods that one has purchased on time, and in some instances, you never receive the items at all. And then the next disadvantage, before the next disadvantage, I explained why this behavior of vendors who fake or exaggerate products, or they never deliver them at all. Why is that? This is due to, remember, due to means because. This is due to the existence of scam websites who con their customers, or even worse, steal their credit card and personal details for identity theft. And then the last disadvantage of online shopping, moreover, I introduced that using the linking word moreover. Some online stores never pay back your money when you return goods back. So what have I done? I have answered the first question, why do people choose to shop this way? I have answered that question in body paragraph 2. I made it very clear to the examiner that I will be discussing the first question through the use of the topic sentence, the first sentence of body paragraph 2. And then I answered the second question in body paragraph 3. I made it very clear to the examiner that I will be answering that question through the use of the topic sentence, that is the first sentence of body paragraph 3. That body paragraph 3 first sentence, it includes part of the second question. To make it very clear to the examiner, I am going to be discussing the drawbacks or the disadvantages. After that, I introduced my reasons, my disadvantages, using linking words. In body paragraph 3, I began with in the first instance. In body paragraph 3, I began with to begin with. And then in body paragraph 2, I moved on to the next connector, which is moreover. And then besides that, and then furthermore. And in body paragraph 3, I use to begin with, in addition to that, moreover. This is due to others. So What you should do is begin your body paragraphs with a topic sentence. In your topic sentence, make it very clear to the examiner which question you're answering. In the rest of the body paragraph, give your reasons or give your disadvantages. For example, in the case of body paragraph 3, use linking words to introduce each of your point. Also, something else in your body paragraph 2 and in your body paragraph 3. If you're aiming for a band 8 or a band 9, you need to use complex sentences and compound sentences. What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence has 2 verbs. A compound sentence has 1 linking word. And a complex sentence has more than 2 verbs. I will give you some examples. Look at body paragraph 2, the first sentence. A lot more people are opting to buy goods online nowadays due to a number of reasons. That is a compound sentence. In the first instance, it is fairly easy to search for the items you wish to purchase online as long as one has internet connection. That is a complex sentence. Moreover, the internet does offer the opportunity to compare the prices of the same item from different vendors or websites before they buy the items at the lowest price. Complex sentence. Besides that, you can read reviews on that item from previous buyers. Compound sentence. Furthermore, online shopping does render its customers a home delivery service at your own convenience and a return policy as well. That is a complex sentence. So, if you want to score a band 8 or a band 9, you need to use a lot of complex sentences. Look at body paragraph 3, the sentence that begins with, to begin with, some websites post misleading images of their goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. Complex sentence. Others even fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications to lure potential buyers. Complex sentence. In addition to that, in some cases, some vendors never deliver the goods that one has purchased on time, and in some instances, you never receive the items at all. Another complex sentence. This is due to the existence of scam websites who con their customers, or even worse, steal their credit card and personal details for identity theft. Complex sentence. Moreover, some online stores never pay back your money when you return goods back. Compound sentence. And then the other thing that you want to be very careful about is use the vocabulary that is suitable for the question. We are talking about online shopping here. So in body paragraph 2, I have used words that you would use when you're talking about that topic. I have used words such as opting to buy goods, search for items, purchase online, internet connection, compare the prices, same item, different vendors or websites, lowest price, read reviews, previous buyers, render, customers, home delivery service, at your own convenience, a return policy. And in body paragraph 3, drawbacks, websites post misleading images, goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality, fake, exaggerate, product descriptions, specifications, lure potential buyers, vendors, deliver, goods, purchased, receive, scam websites, con their customers, credit card, personal details, identity theft, online stores, payback, goods. Okay, so all that is vocabulary that you want to use when you want to answer this sort of question if you want to get a band 9. But of course, remember you have to use the vocabulary correctly. So that's how you write body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3. Now let's move on to the conclusion. How do you write the conclusion? What should you put in the conclusion? Now you begin the conclusion with to sum up, or in conclusion. Okay, so you can use to sum up or to conclude or in conclusion, comma. In the conclusion, you want to answer both questions, the first and the second question. Very briefly, you want to reiterate your key points from body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3. So in your conclusion, you need to directly respond or answer the first question based on your ideas that you have discussed in body paragraph 2. And also, you need to directly address the second question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? You need to do that in your conclusion. So in your conclusion, you need to write your summary of the first and the second question. What are the key ideas that you have already discussed in body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3? Do not introduce new ideas in the conclusion that you have not already discussed. So how do you do that? You begin with, to sum up, it is evident that plenty more customers are finding it more favorable to do online shopping. And then I'm going to answer. The first question is, why do people choose to shop this way? Due to its convenience. To sum up, it is evident that plenty more customers are finding it more favorable to do online shopping. So that part is IELTS statement written in different words. It is evident that plenty more customers are finding it more favorable. They're finding it better. Favorable is simply a band 9 word that I have used there, but it means better. It is evident that plenty more customers are finding it more favorable to do online shopping. Why do people choose to do this, to shop this way? Due to its convenience. So I have answered the first question very briefly. And now I'm going to answer the second question. Are there any disadvantages of shopping online? Despite the setbacks are the disadvantages. Setbacks means disadvantages. Despite the setbacks that it presents, such as scam websites. So, are there any disadvantages of shopping online? Yes, such as scam websites. Because you notice in the whole of body paragraph 3, I was talking about scam websites. Scam websites who post misleading images of their goods, making them appear to be better than what they look like in reality. Scam websites who fake or exaggerate the product descriptions and specifications to lure potential buyers. Scam websites that never deliver goods that one has purchased on time, and in some cases, never at all. Scam websites who con their customers and steal their credit card and personal details for identity theft. Scam websites who never pay back your money when you return goods back. So you realize the whole of body paragraph 3, I was talking about scam websites, because in your conclusion, you need to summarize the key points that you discussed in body paragraph 3. In body paragraph, in the conclusion, you do not repeat the ideas that you have already discussed in body paragraph 3. Instead, you find a general point that summarizes all the ideas that you discussed in body paragraph 3. And in body paragraph 2, I answered the question, why do people choose to shop online? I answered that question in my conclusion by saying that because it is convenience. It is convenient. Due to its convenience. And if you look at the whole of body paragraph 2, I discussed how online shopping is convenient because in the first instance, it is easy to search for the items you wish to purchase online as long as you have internet connection. It is convenient because you can compare the prices of the same item from different vendors or websites before you buy them at the cheapest price. It is convenient because you can read reviews on that item from previous buyers before you buy it. It is convenient because